What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? I do not want to be. I do not want to be where it's all lit at this moment, y'all. I don't. I just came off from work a while ago, and I was happened to just turn on TV, and like I told y'all, I don't look at TV like that no more. I look at YouTube and Facebook. And the first video I turned on was Courtney. And I watched the video, and literally, y'all, as a mom, watching that video, it just did something to me because I have kids, three of them, a daughter and two sons, and I cannot imagine. I can't imagine my kids going through what he going through. Then what had happened to him, I see that he's stronger now, and I understand that. I'm proud of him. He's proud of himself for going through what he going through. But as a kid, I can't imagine a kid having to go through what he been through. And just watching that video, it just did something to my spirit. It just did something to me to watch him because he's still young. This young man is still young, and to hear some of the things that he said he been through, it just did something to my spirit. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to come on to let him know and let everybody know that I do believe what this young man said happened to him. I'm not going to be one of these people who just not going to believe a child. I'm going to believe him. I believe what this young man been through, and just watching this video and see how strong he is, it's just so powerful, man. And I just hope any kid who been through something like this watch his video and become strong and just listen to what this young man's saying and know that whatever you've been through, whoever it is, a male, female, if anybody been through anything like this, just listen to Courtney video and see how he came out. He's on top. He got himself together. He is doing very well for his young age. And if anybody look at this video and don't feel some type of way about this video, I don't understand who you all are. I don't know what kind of heart you have. So, it's like I'm just going to just go over just some little things that caught my attention. A lot of it caught my attention, to tell the truth. But when he had said he telling his story so he can help someone, that is something that is so great for a young man who is only 18 to say that he's doing his story to talk to pretty much let everybody know, I guess, if he can get through it, they can get through it. So when he said that, that kind of did something to my spirit. And he said he wanted to tell his story on his platform because he owed that to his supporters to tell his story on his platform. And that's just amazing. And it just did something to me. So you guys, when I tell y'all that I support him and I believe him, and the thing is, I believed him pretty much before the lie detector test. It's just something, like I said, my heart and my spirit connects with people. And before he did the lie detector test, I believed this young man. I truly did. And another part that I like what he was saying, he said the best part of telling his story is that now he feel that he's actually being heard. You know, because he said when he first told his story, he was shaking, he was crying, you know, and so now he was so calm telling his story this time. And I mean, that is big, that is big, you know. And one thing he did say that caught my attention, and I had to highlight this, something he said that caught my attention. He said his mom followers are enablers to make her think she's not wrong. And so, you know, guys, sometimes you just have to look and listen to what a child have to say. As an adult, we have to sit back and listen to what a child has to say. And I know people always say your mother, your father, your parents, we have to love them. Yes, you should always love them. But as a child, they have to know they being heard and believed. You probably can't, some kids probably cry wolf, but at the end of the day, with your spirit feel a certain way, you know, you have to stick to how what your spirit feels. And I like how he said his journey, telling his journey, it feel like a weight is lifted off him. That is such a blessing for a kid to have to hold on to so much and go through so much at a young age. And it shouldn't be like that. No kid should have to have that much on them. And so he said when he told his story, it's like a weight has been lifted off him. And that's just a blessing. And he said he been through so much stress in his young age. His young, only 18, in his young age, he was saying how much he been, what stress he been through. And also, the sad part to me is sad when it come to a point where he said he planned on changing his legal name, moving to a new city, and also he said he don't want no contact with nobody in his family, only with his father. He want to rebuild with his father when his father get out of jail. And what's so good about him, he also said he do not, after all this been said and done, he do not want his mom to go to jail. Even though he said jail may wake her up, but he don't want his mom to go to jail. He want her to get some help, go to an insane asylum, or he said some kind of house, but I don't want to be disrespectful and rude, but he said some type of house, you know. And he said the sad part to me is he said not just this what he's saying, but he said it's so much more. He said just so much more that went on. And I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm sitting here watching, I'm just crying. I'm watching him and I'm just crying. I just hug Quincy and I was like, he in the bed doing homework. He don't know why I came in there and hugged him. I just hugged my baby. I just hugged my baby and I was like, Lord, just thank you for allowing me to be the mom to all of my 3 kids. Just thank you, Lord, for allowing me. So just because I'm a good mom to my children, with some moms, we have to pray. We have to pray because we know with some moms what they've been through, and some moms we know what they have not been through. And so we just got to pray for people, just pray that they get better, pray that they change. As an adult, let me just finish trying to read the rest of what I'm so proud of him for. And I like how he said he reaped the benefits of the seeds he sown. Such a mature, humble young man. So mature. And he said he want everybody to know that he love you. You know, he said he hoped that people who watch his channel stick around to see his journey. And he said he want to ensure his peace. An 18-year-old talking like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And he also said that he feel proud of what he did. He don't He is not scared, and he just want to remind everybody, don't be scared to speak out. And like I said, this is coming from a young man who been through a lot, y'all. This young man been through a lot. And when people go through stuff, kids want to feel like they've been heard. They want to feel believed. And so when you don't believe a child, you got to ask yourself why you don't believe a child. You cannot say you don't believe a child because of their mom and you love their mom so much. You can't do that. You can't do that. That is not fair on the kid. And you wonder why some of these kids be depressed just to see him coming out the way he's coming out. Maybe he have to speak it out for him to feel better. He shouldn't feel ashamed about what happened to him. It's not his fault. It's not his fault what he been through. It's not his fault. And how he said these grown men, women, whoever, these grown people was attacking him. He was just saying, he just spilled it all out today. And I'm telling you, it just broke my heart to know that it's kids out here that's being hurt by loved ones. That is just heart wrenching, heart breaking. It just does something to my soul because you just want to just hug somebody and just say, it's going to be okay, baby. It's going to be okay. So like I said, this is to me, some people can watch some stuff and just watch, but I wear my feeling on my sleeve when it comes to certain things. When it's time to be funny, it's time to be funny. When it's time to be serious, time to be serious. When it's time to cry, it's time to cry. Just like the Bible say, it's seasons. A season to cry, a season to this, a season to that. It's seasons. And this right here was so heartbreaking. I didn't know after I came from work that he was going to do a video. I didn't expect that. I just turned on the TV on YouTube just to see what was the latest. And his was the latest. 5 hours. I think it said then it was 4 hours when he did the video. So I didn't know that was going to be on the TV. And I said, oh, that's recent. Let me see what he's talking about. And sure enough, he was talking about what he been through. And he wanted to talk about it on his page. He wanted to talk about it on his page, because people got to realize, what if that was you who was done like that and just holding it in, holding it in, holding it in? You're going to burst. I don't care if you hold it in until you got 40 years old. You're going to be in a relationship. You're going to be at work. Something going to happen and you're going to explode. So I'm so glad he got everything off his chest. Is this going to be the last time he talk about it? Probably not. Like he said it's his story and he going to tell it. And that is fine. That is fine. People probably say, no, you shouldn't tell it. Say why he shouldn't tell his story. Why not tell his story? What's wrong with him telling his story? So people need to get off their high horses and be a human being for a minute. Stop always trying to be on somebody. I'm on somebody's side. I ain't going to believe this. I ain't going to believe that. Listen, like the Bible say, it's a time and a season for everything. You can't be on everybody's side for everything a person do. It's just what it is. And like I told y'all a while ago, I've stopped supporting a certain person because some things that I wasn't feeling, some things that it just was not right in my spirit. So I have to obey my spirit. That is how God is going to judge me, not by my flesh, by my spirit. So when this flesh, what people see with me, they see flesh. So people can get mad at me and they're going to do what they want. But hey, you mad, but I don't care about a person being mad at me. My spirit is what God is going to get me to heaven. My spirit, I got to obey that. And so if my heart is pulling for Courtney and wishing the best for him and believing him, it is what it is. It is what it is. And no man, no human, no flesh going to tell me anything about how my spirit feel about what Courtney said. Like I said, from day one, and that's how the majority of my supporters, subscribers, left my channel because I said just what I'm saying now, that I believe Courtney. And so at the end of the day, I may have to go with what Tyler Perry said. If you are a tree and those leaves fall off, let them fall off. If those branches fall off, let them fall off. I need some roots to be on my team. I need some roots to support me. It is what it is. I don't need a whole bunch of fake flaw supporters on my team who just don't care about me but want to care about somebody who they think I'm supporting. And that's why somebody on my channel and support me because who they think I'm supporting. Listen, as of today, as of then when I told everybody, I do not want to be on no sides. I just want to tell my truth. I just want to say some things that I see and be able to say what I see without having to get people unsubscribing. I'm telling you, I'm at this point, unsubscribe. If you don't like what I'm saying, go for it. Unsubscribe. But that's not going to stop me from telling my truth and how I feel about something. It's not. So with that being said, I'm going to get off. And I want anybody who, let me just say it like this. Let me just change this up. Let me take that back. When you all watch the video, and I know a lot of people are going to watch Courtney video. I think what is it called again? What's your channel is again, y'all? Dang, the Killer Kids. The Killer Kids. I think that's his channel. When you watch that video, watch how humble he is. Watch how calm his spirit done got. Watch how mature he is. Watch how intelligent he is. Watch how well spoken he is. And the sad part is he's alone. He got friends, but as a family alone. Imagine being in your family, the family that you got surrounding you right now. Imagine you not talking with none of them. Imagine that as an 18-year-old, you're not talking with your family, your blood. How would you feel? And your heart don't go out to somebody like that? And I don't think that's by choice. I don't think it's by choice. That was something he had to do to keep his mind, his peace, his sanity. Who don't want to be loved by their brothers, their sisters, their mama, their daddy, their uncles, their aunts? Who don't want to be loved by your family? And he don't got that. People just think, oh, he shouldn't do this. You think he want to do this? Do you think he want to not have a relationship with his mom? With his family? Something, like he said, happened for him to feel like this. At a young age of 18, he ain't out there trying to, this boy graduated, got his own place, doing his thing on these social media streets. He could have been out there doing anything. This boy is keeping up with his appearance. Boy, I tell you, if y'all got kids, continue to love on y'all kids. Continue to love on y'all kids, because you just never know what a child is going through. You just never know what a child is going through. And that is just so heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking. And if you are a parent out there and you don't know how to love your child, make that effort to show your child that you love them. If you know you did something And it don't have to be nothing sexual, but if you know you did something that was a little too much, whether it was spanking them too hard, calling out their names, doing something that going to make them just feel some type of way, apologize to them. Accept what you had did wrong to your children. Don't allow your children to grow up and tell a story like this. Don't allow your child to have to grow up and eventually have to say how they lived. That's not right. For a kid have to go through that at a young age. It's not right at all. It's not right. It's not right. So, like I said, I'm glad that I watched his video because I see that he's so strong. I see that it probably in the beginning broke him, but now he's stronger, and I'm just so thankful to see this young man doing well, speaking out, telling his story. Because a lot of children probably go through stuff like this, but they're ashamed to tell. So, like he said, it's a weight lifted off him, and I'm so proud of him. And again, I support Courtney, and I pray for his mom. I just pray that like Courtney said, that she get the help that she need. I never hated her, never hated on her, definitely not. Never jealous of anybody in the world, because I'm proud of anybody who's doing well with themselves. I'm a congratulator, definitely not a hater. I don't care about anybody who having more than me, because at the end of the day, I'm more about my spirit than my flesh. I'm more trying to please God than man. So what people have that's tangible, that you can see, touch, and feel, I don't care about that kind of stuff. I care about where my spirit is going, where I'm going when the Lord called me home. So, to be jealous of one, that's just crazy when it comes to me. I'm just as humble as I can be, but you have to see things for what it is. And like one thing that Courtney said again that I'm going to say, he said the people who agree with some of this stuff, they are enablers. Don't be an enabler to something that you don't know the facts on. This young man took a test and passed it. So with that being said, everybody, y'all know I love you. I wish only the best for you all. Um, just just know that I love y'all. So with that being said, everybody have a wonderful night. I don't know if I'm gonna come back on, not tonight. If I do, it's gonna be at a later time when I start feeling a little better about the situation. I'm just, as a mom, I just got that mothery thing going on when it comes to kids. So everybody know I love kids. I love my elderly, and I love the handicapped. That's, so everybody know that part about me. And it just broke my heart when I was hearing him speak. Even though he didn't shed a tear, it just that my heart went out to him. Even though he stood on that thing 10 toes down telling his story without shedding a tear, without shaking, it showed me that he had peace. It showed me that he was at peace, that he know what he went through, he accept what he went through, he moved on and got to do what he got to do, even if it's being solo and moving to another state, changing his name, and not having a relationship with his family. But my prayer is that he come to have a relationship with his mom, with his family, that he just keep it positive and he stay uplifted. And I just pray that God surround him with every angels that can be out there. I pray the blood over him. I pray that Jesus continue to put his arms around Courtney and just uplift him, encouraging him, and give him the desires of his heart. I just pray that the Lord just, whatever he been through, just let that just get out of his system. Let that not even be a thought in his head. Let him know that he can be whatever he can be. Let him know that what happened to him don't determine who he is. I just pray that God cover him in the name of Jesus. And Lord, I love you. I thank you for allowing me to see that video. It just let me know that in the world that is other kids are going through this, and I'm just going to continue praying for the young, the old, people who've been through this, whether they're older, whether they in their 50s, whether in their 60s, and they've been through and they were silent about it. I pray that God heal them and let them know that it's not their fault for whatever they've been through. So with that being said, everybody, I love you all so very much. Keep your head up. Peace out.